You want to do it now? Why not? I'm already recording.
No.
Why not now? Come on, do it now, girl. Hey, y'all, this is my friend Susan. And, Lord, I dropped my phone. And we used to hang out, didn't we, Sue? Say hey, Sue. Hey, girl, we at the laundromat, y'all, together. Drying clothes. But me and Sue, we used to hang out, didn't we? We used to hang out, Sue.
Yes, we did.
We went to the clubs.
Went to the club.
We partied.
Yes,
we did all that stuff, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Now, I want you to tell them what God has done for you.
God,
And this ain't recent, y'all. This has been a minute.
God has made a complete change in my life.
Mm-hmm.
God turned things around.
Mm-hmm.
And things is not the way they used to be. For me in my life. God spoke to me a long time ago. And He let me know if I don't let go some things, that I was going to lose everything that I was trying to accomplish in life. So I made a choice to turn around and to do the right thing in life. God spoke to me at a young age. He had been speaking to me and talking to me throughout my years, but I ignored the voice of the Lord. But it came to a point in my life where I just had no choice.
Had no choice.
I knew that it was time to make a change, and I made that change.
Did the Lord talk to you in the club?
Oh, yes, He did.
Girl, well, he not going to the club. I don't know if he has to pay to get in, but I know he'll get it. But I know he'll go in there with you on it. He ain't going to dance floor, won't he?
Let me tell you something.
Girl,
when you got
let me hush.
Life and when God is drawing, honey.
Yes,
when
Lord.
He's drawing His people.
I'm
Lord. Trying to tell you, He'll go in the club.
He will go now.
On the dance floor.
Dance floor, at the bar, wherever. Yeah, He will.
And whisper in your ear.
Yes, He will.
Let you know that you know you ain't got no business up in here.
That's right.
Yes, it will. God's doing all that. I tell you, God, I just thank God for the relationship. I thank God for how God has changed me into a new person.
Do you remember where you was at when it happened? I know you struggled the whole time, about like I did, just resisting God. But do you remember the day that it happened? What you was doing?
When I really, really made a decision in my mind to change my life. You got to make that decision.
Yeah, you got to make a decision.
Until you make that decision, there ain't no value, nothing don't hold value in your life until you make a decision.
Clear it down.
So when I finally decided to make that decision, I remember I was riding in my car. And I tell you, the Lord said, it's time to make a change. He said, if you don't change your life around, He said, you're going to lose everything you got. He said, even your children. And I said, well, Lord, help me, God. And I tell you, I just prayed a sincere prayer to God. And I said, Lord, use me for your will, God. I said, whatever you will have me to do, God. You know what I'm saying? Come into my life and just make me over. And
you was in the car.
In the car, girl. I remember you told me you was on the side of the road.
I was on the side of the road, girl. Coming from the hall plant, girl. Yes, I was.
I tell you,
the Lord will save you, honey. Right, wherever you surrender, that's where He'll save you.
Yes,
I don't care where you at, honey.
I tell you, God was just, ever since that day, you know what I'm saying? I didn't start out being perfect because everybody perfect.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But I did have a made-up mind. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord let me know that that's all I needed. That's all you needed. That's right. Made-up mind. And I tell you, when your mind is made up, you know what I'm saying? You take that mind with you wherever you go.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can get where you need to be at in God. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help you on your way on this journey.
That's right. That's right.
I made up my mind, you know what I'm saying, and God began to walk with me, you know, He began to minister to me and show me and instruct me and guide me and lead me and hold my hand.
Yes, girl.
I'm trying to tell you, girl. Girl, I'm telling you, He'll meet you in the midnight hour.
Yes, He will. I know He will.
I tell you now, I thank God for the Lord speaking to me on that day because, there's nothing like living a true life for God. That's
right. I wouldn't trade for nothing in the world.
There's nothing like a relationship with the Master. There's nothing, that I would rather be doing than serving God.
That's right.
I just don't, know nothing that's much greater, much better.
There ain't nothing much greater, much better.
A divine relationship with the Master.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The one that wakes you up in the morning. How can how can you just play around and just not do, according to His will?
That's right. That's right.
When He wake you up in spite of
yes, He do.
No matter who you is,
yes,
what you doing, God still see, you know what I'm saying, what you don't even see in yourself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because see, the reason God see these things is because God made you with a purpose and a plan.
Yes, He did.
He ain't looking at who you really, what you really doing and who you
That's
really.
right.
He's looking at the plan,
The plan
and
the purpose
that He got in
for your life. That's right.
In your life, you know what I'm saying? He wakes us up, you know what I'm saying, every morning. Send us on our way, in our right mind.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And there's so many people that, that will love to just trade places with just being in the right mind.
That's right. That's right.
People out here don't even know their name.
Don't even know their name. That's right.
And God allows us to wake up and be on our way in a successful way.
Yes,
and we owe Him glory for that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what would you tell people that's lost? They still haven't made up their mind to come to God. They still in between places. They not sure or don't want to give up or scared they'll fail. You know how people say, I don't want to be playing with God when I get saved. What would you tell them?
I heard that so many times.
Yes, I've said it.
Say, I just ain't ready. And they even get so far, and they'll say, well, God know my heart. Yeah, He know your heart, and He gonna judge you accordingly. Your heart. But your heart got to line up with God.
It's got to line up with Him.
I would tell people, that just, feel like they just ain't gonna do right. Don't think about that, because that's a trick of the enemy.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? I would say there's nothing in the dark that will want, there's nothing in darkness that will want you to come to the light.
Right.
Coming to the light you must come on faith. Believing that God is who He say He is.
Yes.
If you could just believe, you know what I'm saying? But see, it's so hard for people to believe these days and times.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People don't, people back in the biblical days don't walk with Jesus, and they didn't believe Jesus.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to believe that Jesus is who He say He is, and believe that God is the way. You know what I'm saying? Because He said in His word He is the way. And you can't get there except through Him. So you just got to come on faith.
Yes.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Yes, it is.
Not seen.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? You can't, you just got to come believing that God is your way out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You done tried everything else.
Lord, no.
Try Jesus.
Try Him.
You know what I'm saying? Just try Him.
Yes, and don't worry about what people say and what people do and what,
What people do.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to lose some friends.
Yes, you're going to lose about all of them.
When you come to God, you're going to lose friends.
Yes.
Some of them may even be family members.
Yes, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because light and day don't have no fellowship.
None.
Once you come to the light, the people that's in the dark, they ain't going to really like you like they used to like you.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because you different.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Anytime there's no way you can come in contact with God and still be the same.
And still be the same.
You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
truth. That's the truth.
So if you come to God with everything, just I remember this song. I tell you, I know this song, and it say it was saying something like take me to the King.
Yeah, take me to the King. Yeah.
But this is my offering.
This is my offering, yeah.
Give God what you got. You know what I'm saying? He ain't telling you what you gotta have. Just come, just the way you are, and God will make you over. He'll make you into the person that you need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And once you fall in love with Him,
people will look at you and they won't see the same.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Different. Because with the relationship, comes change.
That's right. That's right.
There's no way you can be the same and be in a relationship with God.
That's right.
God will make you old.
Yes, He will.
You know what I'm saying? He'll renew the right spirit in you. He'll give you a new heart.
Yes,
you know
He will.
He'll transform your mind. You know what I'm saying? To think right. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but you got to want to be in a relationship with God.
Right.
And if you do wrong, as saved as I am, and I know I'm saved. You know what I'm saying? I still do wrong sometimes, but you got to know that you got to advocate with the Father, and that God will, meet you in the advocate and forgive you for your sins. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just do stuff just because you know you got an advocate.
That's right.
And, with that advocate, you got to be striving to put for perfection and do what's right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But don't take advantage of the advocate.
That's right. Don't take advantage of grace.
Yeah,
yes.
Don't take advantage. Don't take advantage of it, because it is there. But you know what I'm saying? When you do wrong, I feel like a person that do wrong and they're supposed to be saved and striving to see Jesus, I feel like they should, when they do wrong, they should come with tears, you know what I'm saying? Your deliverance should come you know, through crying, and you got to really be sorry for what you're doing.
Yeah,
you know
repent.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just tell you, God is just a good God.
Yes, He is.
You can try Him. You can't go wrong. You won't go wrong.
That's right. That's right.
I'm trying to tell you, it's the best life. I'm living the best of life.
Yes,
The
yes.
best of life.
Yes,
And I
sir.
believe so many Christians have said, you know, I wished I would have did it a long time ago.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I have said it
Me
so
too.
many times.
Me too.
It's just,
Me too.
you know, once you embrace the love of God, you know, just the love of God will overtake you.
It will.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what draws you.
You know, when you know, and to the young people, you know, you get bound up in relationships, and you know, and a man tell you they love you, you know, I love you, I do anything for you.
Yes.
But you know, if you seek God first,
Seek Him first. Yes.
you know, everything else will be added.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You got to seek Him first.
Yes.
And when you embrace the love of God, and you know that you have came in contact with the love of God, can't nobody come up to you with no imitation love.
That's right.
Because you done been, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what love is.
Embraced with the love of the Father, and you know what love is. Can't nobody just give you any kind of love and call it love.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know
That's
what
good.
love is, because God is love.
Amen.
And once you come in contact with Him, you would know what true love really is. You know what I'm saying? Because God offers us true love.
Amen.
And you know what I'm saying? And you need to get in His Word and read about His grace and His love and His mercy and His promises. He has so many promises throughout the Word. You know what I'm saying? And His promises are true. If He said it, He's going to do it.
He's going to do it. Amen.
You know, just believe God.
All right, y'all. So that is my friend Sue. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed her testimony, and I hope someone be encouraged and someone be saved by listening to her testimony. Okay? So maybe we'll see her again one of these old days. All right.
Yes, you will.
All right. See you later.
All right.